Yamamunya kwa abasonko ediba obramun sam adwumede live e Ghana's #1 TV station. Aha say a CTV so ene dia meje so nano pay ene gargantuan lady ohene wa kesebo hene. Asede mu odu ye de ma Elena to na afese na otu da ko be maba tente gram wa hofo ma ye dwumade pa. Wo mo yesa nyina na wo mo som amagana ya kwasa asa echi ya sanso ababiem ya sin service to God and country. Enti ya baba som ye mina ye bra penny ba I say, Yehuna che, but if you had the Husampa, Woguswa, war ye, when the social media so amount for tap posting a pass as see at your buy Ghana Library Authority, a whole aye crab, beshe, ye ram, if what's yonder yen sakane and out of pay a ye babedin, come ye share Ghana so far libraries are hold on the same and a hot to be an see a tia ye babeka wasem. So far, the urban wa boy juma papa, ye ha ye ni en casabat, and they are yen sakane. Ye to your boise, ye bisan, and she share mapa with dear boy, so far. Young fans said, next year, bedroom the nature say, ye who your mushroom cook crowd, Nadamanti, library in our ecoso, I will crum has say a Ghana for so. A man for car, ye bet me, and ya no, na ye timmy, I can be. Join your life, I wore your Facebook page, you know, a CTV Ghana, you like, you share, then you comment. Minim say, near what be a man for my daddy, my boss, at the same. You're a cover.
Yeah, that's say.
Okay, Namia do now swim.
Crack.
You won't watch a pa.
I'm sure. So sorry.
And yet, yes, show was again, you do which a Ghana Library Authority, Juma, more borders, some Ghana, but so far, who boy, my power.
That's
inspiration if he.
Oh, say, I did, dear say, Yamkupon Domo, Nasa, Unya Quenya, say, Obesumo Maya. I was say, or some with your mind and your heart. Enti said the menso sabiu meye abrante mono idie asane kana
we
I have no option than to work myself out enti na Yankopon da Roma ye digusu a na so his excellency the president and Nana Addo Akufo-Addo you know he mpempeso we drew na still every day obo adwuma eboa
yes one point tempo e wo Jubilee House
na so he His Excellency Juma Woba. Now I'm we have no option. And they also here 24 hours. Only now my inspiration to be able to work hard.
Okay, yeah, sure was so far so good and as so far I was somewhere more than Ghana for.
Mecca say library services around the world, you know. It is moving very fast. You have no option. You want to relax. I say, we drum pempen so be a obe. Because say ye knowledge institution. Ye media ye say ye be connect Ghanaian citizens to knowledge. We have over 30 million Ghanaian people. I only have 118 libraries across the country, which means that me district constituencies be bria omunya library. You see, I have only about 1.4 million books on the shelf of my public library. Due the population to book ratio, Finland, more population of just above 6 million. They have over 700 public libraries, which means I say Greater Accra, Hani, Greater Kaswa, Wakabum. So now over 700 libraries are within every 3-kilometer radius, about 70 to 80% of our libraries. Eti no de yenyen rube bia even her education oh de yenyen rube bia her education strategic planner 2018 to 2030 and by the way it is the first time library issues are being mentioned in an education strategic plan in this country. Uhima you say 540 libraries 540 libraries by 2030 you were 2023 mo. We have just about 7 years or so to go. Nasa minaso ewo 180 na minyentru babia. Eti menu me mame ho mitrimu nyame de say well within the 6 years period no double the number of libraries across the world, increase the books on the shelf by 300 to 400%. Enye no na mitrimu nyame de because I know say there is still a lot to be done. You know, in this country, even in the area of policy, in the area of legislation, to be able to propel, say, mama library, na konenim na Ghana phobia. They say nansemu obete yesebia a new curriculum. Immediately, textbooks should be on the app, should be online. Yeah, print the end, the check akra, but immediately, no. I was say, anka textbook ni books, supplementary reading materials, and no man dear.
A better app,
So nanka immediately Ghana ni akore bia because he says he amount for TikTok original in feature we kore bia sekora na no TikTok video, which means that people have access to even internet in most rural part of this country. Inti say obi timi record na ho TikTok or YouTube or Facebook that same avenue no anka wose metimi a penetrate ya chese anka wose anka books ne de wose anka me de peti baby ya obi no bitimi aka chem so ko school nya textbook enkenka so na ya liberalizing ya ma freedom and access to learning resources at that level I still have a long way to go.
Was so long way to go so quiet.
Oh, see you say en kakra say bian so wama me akwanya first kra na won te library din da e say wama me akwanya ma say yetimi bo library din e TV so radio so ba bia be ko bia ye kan library first na yeni digital library ya me kan ni yeni bi wa Ghana ha ya library na wo for 73 years ni yeni digitalized say am no ka say yetimi set up a digital library infrastructure, things are there, information or books ye DB then eguso by the grace of God, and so telecom companies and so neomo akabo mo metimi azerate the platform, which means that we call a crack already access to video tutorials or was our platform this one and send two data into obi into me mechanical so ana me na me call app na me data na me need data into me into me call app na so like those excuses in nyina no yetimi are taking it off. Okay, said you start here. Na libraries 2018. Na libraries all Ghana in 61. I mean, yes, I dear. Na
I say you dear.
I say you dear.
You nimbre so mine.
You nimbre kra. And so he said, "Nankopanda Roma, and policy directioner. By a cabinet approval here under the leadership of His Excellency the President said by 2030, you expanded." The number of public libraries to 540 years started in normal to 222 akwemu. Say you're 118 by the end of this year. I mean the 3 crowded and 3 to 4 become. So
and we are not individuals
can say because on say no nyanko panda Roma you created the awareness, you created the energy, the excitement around the establishment of public libraries in Ghana. Into Her Excellency the First Lady of the Republic. Wetimi si library back mako be 15 amai ogusu awusi make a 3 make a say dey be kan so ono na isi amai ohe honorable afenyo marking the number of libraries awesi wo honorable Dr. Matepoku Prempe ono so libraries awesi honorable Asensu CB honorable Esla ACB individuals chief executives
MPP form ko
because NDC ni BNC library in frame into me ebi atete the ebi NDC for BCB but during this period the NDC
before no kwana
so far and I think it's largely because yana on say MPP mono yana omo pay liberalization of learning and education say kukudam na yomo bo modern say obi abitimi asua de yen pese be create ignorant society yana ye pese obi enye nimde nti ebi enu nti
okay.
But largely, Utimu say, even second leading, so on also a book, literacy initiative, be aware, on also Etimiabwa, Amaya libraries, or the books, good boxes, near they call, schools and so on. There are also NGOs. World Vision, so also your libraries, senior that the other MTN, also see libraries. It's corporate institutions, Newmont also boa for innovation and running of libraries, senior that. So we've managed to have a blend. Politicians or you have individual philanthropists or you have corporate institutions.
Obia keka or she do me betimi aframo say me pese me see library at the
ina you betimi provide even the technical assistance. Drawings no kra na wo pa your team on betimi aba na o ma ba be hwa ma wo na yetimi adro ma wo obi okre community bi okre bi amo odan bi e bia na tete na ye for bibi ba se na ya abandon it would me invite yen ye nyina ye wo shared responsibility ye betimi aba ye be assessment your quantities of years or home be okay wa ma wo na wankasa wo hu how much it will cost you na wankasa wa go through your process no timi get the place in shape books there uni hu problem books the oyeden ya Ghana library betimi abre books ana ye guso nso a ya na ye je clearance because enu ntina ya na wasi ye hu in advance because ye hu se bia 2024 libraries ebia 4 na beba apa it help us to plan so the be betimi akọ parliament ye betimi the proposal akọ Ministry of Education say 2024 ye per se expanded the number of libraries by this number and this is in line with education strategic plan yes so we travel to na yakọ parliament akọ defend it na parliament nso gitum na say after say aban agi atum na wa co-president no na yakọ defend the ntia aban person yes then parliament approve then it give us the opportunity say you bit me recruit nipa amoma be ye adwuma e was our library enye say we be library na afi na be ba be ka kire yen e be take long time to bon sama for say na library yes library hands
yes ye timi mia no da e na ekoso
because we si no kra wan kan kire yen yeni mo hwe wo ha na atro ana me here books is was a budget for
was a librarian e ho ya sede e mo sede say we provide every library with a librarian.
Okay, so if you hand over the library to Ghana Library Authority, because by law ye mbra na kire say was say establish equip maintain and manage public libraries in Ghana. You can say public libraries are libraries are buying and den and sabum. Okay, and usually as a buy so ntimi si dan ni nyina enti usually be individual so mesi me dia chaw so enti individuals in dan libraries are can was bebre na manfo na esi because of yen initiative ye nim say or say establish this public private partnerships no or say yen manfo kasa no musi a no ma hand over mine e don't hand over mine dia na yen say be de abeka the network of public libraries so enti it is up to us to maintain it and I was say equipo you manage and you manage you need a human resource component and you as a say okay what hand over library na maya then it help us to be able to plan say you better you bet me di pa better but what could see library every individual will bet me see library will fee now I will invite you now for more baking no we don't by law no ye ni mrase ye regulate the setup you need to me also you regulate that space ye mra na kire say wo de connect see library kwa maintain na manage but say won't mean see na so obi asi e de amount there then you should be able to maintain you need to be able to equip the space you need to be able to manage the space enti eno na ye ka say wo si ne sa na so opese Ghana library ye bekutam na yetimi manage ma wo there yetimi manage na Ghana for na community na e wo na benefit from it there then ka kire ye ntem even crowds na wo de because beka form say we are foundation catch because sometimes when I be how you be see you be kwakwa no na just enye very standard and but now I say ahochiri ntini am managing this but we are moving into the direction where there was a public space and so you need to be careful because this akwa be kotena dem on as a roof e be born so sisi so due diligence ben here quality assurance ben here for the space and so afi na ne ye kofa embrade aba bewe enti ye besere oh you nim say omanfo nipa bebre interested even the type of books you kra na obesere na obi akwa bruchi akofa books bi no de aba ze na me de beche ana mila bena ana bayi me de nam schools mo cheche books na books no bekom no na nye culturally appropriate enye ye education fam ba bia
eno no monye
say yen as a library what is our books in be ye hwe ansana ya ye hu say a meet standard but you see say people also come and then they go to schools they go to some libraries we normal could donate those books no and no fire so we don't even know about it and by law so no because we don't have a regulation library soon then you allow such things to to move around so a teacher say okay say obi the book be publish book be want me pass a book in my library because
because
your acquisition team no akukudam library for mu nimdi ana ehwe or no be reading book, you read the book now, it will not be on the shelf of
every book be a what library authority, what kind
of say you team or home, yes, I did. So it is a war per se a two book because the library authority, a buying a juma. And I say, what true book, a buying sika, and I'll say, a buying Eddie Sika, a two book. It's one, we go through procurement processes. So, but before I say, you go through her procurement processes, no, now team ne ready a book, no. On my assessment, will be all cry the quality of the print in the crown. You rejected book, no, say book, no, be a straining the eye.
Emma, oh, shall self a so can you bread?
So,
oh,
yeah, because Ghana force resources, task, and they better the infant idea as our effect. It we go through all of those, process. There's a team, omudu media, omudie. No. Inti ye no ansa na wakofofa o documents e kire se okura uchi aban tax ansa. Edu ya tax a untimi for buku. Edu wo say na Ghana library fan to because we okura your trust on fan tax clearance certificate brakura untimi nye bi ba. So it is how no many nyina we go through it before ansa na nti uko your library na say obi book bi ni ho a na bi a wo miti
standard
na ya it's who so be book where your shelf for call Sunyana Coco for the Kumase, no Accra Central, and Waku who be book out in soon Pacrono, who didn't honey, Tina the book needing a blue aware of. How also be within whom you say, Yana budget, a bit media to be, at that particular moment. I am to be present a bear better diama or library say, yeah, bind ya. Branches in Benebi. The book be at least minimum of 5 to 10 copies per each library across the country. Okay.
Ebusianti Obramun Samju Media na Agusa will show Ghana's #1 TV station has a CTV so and ye share Ghana library so far send your Hudu Media CTNT Penny Quancha for ya wadano ye rahe for Siana and Nano pay yensa can you gusua ye dim komo ye digest ya share so far send your libraries na hosity sa question na we ya no last no na ya de hu hia Ghana for pass a book bi akeke and one best story say one more kwakwaji atum na Ghana yan kwada mpenifo akopan ya na bad and nano pay wama yatia si yenya ntia se ebrimu de Accra World Book Project no esi ye na so capital no Accra say but I remember past last year ye si nkonya ni wudi nkomo no kan ho asem said this year na Jomedi na ba so far ekoyi na say you need more
ekoyi pa I want say to give you a bit of background 2021 was a good year for Ghana in the area of books, libraries, and literacy. First, your honor London International Book Fair Excellence Awards. Like I said, Ghana Library Authority has been declared as the Library of the Year. Here we are seeing now. I'm seeing the Library of the Year, which means a library mono. Ya dear pa.
Most of them say any libraries be brebe.
But yes, in countries be.
It's standard ne then or more share or more
innovation. One of the key pillars are omutimi share yes okay over 2020 COVID libraries across the world closed down but Ghana Library Authority we put in a mechanism na your library no yetimi a shift system and yetimi sanitize your books no nti amanfo timi be ready even in that COVID period and we put up a plan and so even drew a year dinner by inclusive institutions here in working from home. We even put in a mechanism now people were still able to get access to resources. Another innovation is that you introduce something we call the massive open online course platforms. Your friend you read to scale. Yeah, amount for TV, need to deploy learning resources. And amount for to equipping a new scale. Yeah, no library be anywhere we are smart or munyasa again so meeting ya yes.
When I DSC during COVID time.
DSC COVID line but yeah end you go so yeah but all of those initiatives were birthed during the COVID era. And third COVID era 2020 no na yetimi a zero rate app no because app no was developed in 2019. By 2020, na telcos be support you my zero app no. That period no, ye the Sendlos Center for Distance and Open Schooling. Ye the video tutorials omo develop for senior high schools ye the begu app no so. Ghana Education Service, almost expert teachers for basic education. So almost develop learning tutorial videos for over 1,000 videos. Nina ya de begu app so engine kora so no motifi no. Now we were able to create an avenue for them to be able to learn using their mobile phones. The 4th one, your mobile library vans, because of COVID now, man for omufie in the communities in mobile library vans, and so then to an amount through a funding scheme, ye free UNICEF, your package books, you know, the share rubber mu sanitizer and kama emma ye deco grassing during that period, emma Korenya access to learning resources. It will share not just a one, you know, say ye timi abwana. Over that period, no, yetimi ama Ghana for still any access to learning resources as Library of the Year, because it was quite innovative in the area of public library services. Then, secondly, yes, any award from United Nations, say Public Service Awards. Public Service Awards near. Award be a United Nations edema public service organizations in the world. Abanye djuma ewo on my mind biam. Nti ye tie baby ana ye nya obi recommend yen. Am say UNESCO Ghana office ye wo Accra. Ehu say omhwe yen ye djumani ye di na so ani pa. Nom ti mebua ma UN esa free e command award say ye ne one of the most innovative public institutions in the world. Because yetimi introduce program bi a your friend your mobile library services no ICT on wheels ya chese your mobile library van na your corner books gum no enye books nkwa na ko your computers gum nti your core community ni ma na se enkora no ye ko school bi mu na enkora no ye di books na mom yes add your laptops no am teachers no mo de kire enkora no ICT. Because mind you, the work of libraries is to connect citizens to knowledge. It now usually people's perception is a library there, you're dying in a books room, but it is beyond that. It is just one of the avenues of connecting a citizen to knowledge. It is all avenues that can be deployed to be able to connect citizens to knowledge. It is the mandate of the information professional or libraries. Through our mobile library van service, the computers in the call. Now ICT channel for the first time, no, when you computers were there, or the batch them Korana, there be say the court another community no be so benefit. Every ICT on wheels, so it moves around. Okay. So every 2-3 weeks be an around now. Computers so far. Last year we did 1,200 schools. This year I think so far, though after June, but we've done about more than 800, new schools. By the end of the year, a bit me hit 2,000 cra. It's here no so ye akwenya ye de atowa yetimi de den eboa. It's here no no share na ya studies bi Ashanti region, Eastern region, Central region on the impact say you use ICT on wheel service the impact on learners into her previous years na school no omunya access to computers and find the experiential part of their learning. Now we hear BEC score nearby. After say you introduce your program, the impact on the BEC score. Oh, it was very good. Me, coming himself, I'll be data and the crab project lesson. Because
regions here are so Eastern, Central, and Ashanti. North Mountain,
North of oh no, we did that across 10 regions.
Out of the 16 we have.
Those period now, former 10 regions. When we did the assessment, not just impacting your massive. And so no, this is worth emulating, and it is worth sharing also to the world, because public agencies they usually very innovation it means speeding it up in that area more impact focus when it comes to delivery of public service. Impact UN Public Service Award recognize that same year and Accra was declared as the World Book Capital. Now, and yet the first time Accra bid to be the World Book Capital.
But I am
far. Because at that time, what are you going to demonstrate? But okay, Nana don't go to buy His Excellency.
How are you?
But like the vision around education, the vision around public library services, and the fact say or you focus on say citizens between your access to knowledge. Now here investment I started say yeah in the area of public library service. Because for the first time we are tracking and amplifying on the fact that expanded the network of public libraries. Mobile library vans are buy and mobile library vans and I say vans in renovation. Vans in they say you were 20 pickup vehicles in addition to 10 mobile library vans are buying at the buy. Now saying our pensioners of Ghana through SNET and Sweden as I buy another mobile van. Nina across the country. 18 supported the delivery. But
my question where and Kaho, ya Nasika the Bremono a some funds now buying a raise the mamma.
Minjin this say I buy a jume beer the whole world. Minjin is a jume be we are some how Musika song. Iti OBS council. Into me, and make us say, Missy Council, OBS Council, who Sika Crasso. OBS Council. But Kakrana, dear mamma, manage to be able to use it effectively. So they made me one of the more impacted than ever.
Okay. Questions I would be about say yeah, no credit to him. Well, people are still following, but join your life or your Facebook page at CTV Ghana. You like each other, then you comment now. Richie Vibes there. I was say, wow, Gaga, you are looking beautiful. Thank you very much this morning, and I love the good work you are doing watching you live. Okay, from Aguna Studio. Gaga, please, can you ask him why are they always one book at the library? One way book at the library.
Okay, so one way book I said.
Pastor, minia Richie Vibes. So bet me about betrayal dia mami anke me de pa. I think.
Okay, library check. Usually we be say before 2018. The perception was that library or book being that was the perception. But we say first me Accra Central Library. Madam, na Accra Central Library na commissioner for wood for Ajohafa. I why you check and then why you feel poto library class and tiles ni tutu.
So me kai say last time I shared renovations I would do na my no what the bama ye try and eguso ayokoso
oh yes, massive facelifting of our infrastructure
because nyawu can ye be di echas akwa
oh yes momra na saying Accra airport ka ukudi dia no momma mehwe yo
ye maye I think last time I buy ye bisao
ye bia no international library pa amafo free all over the world ababehwe nti unya tama na so
ye be ko honom na ye kenkan fa Yvonne Nelson die ne mo beje
so or the buff for review a be
I'm sure so I can kind with that
me the book bia me kan nti yes mahu
do standard amope
enyame na me decide you me chief executive I'm only advised by the technical people na ya diomo kutri no me responsible for that no and he say what true book say you want
memoir obi ho asem
eno de mfa ho book library public library there you create all sort of books
okay
and he say what true book now per se buy to be there you submit it for review into Uma for the review there then we will look at it
na technical team no asinkunya then they decide
on make sure me no my recommendations so book we akenkan we like the language and suban boni bi a bit me a Ghana for a kanya a bit me a momenya faso bi say no they do make the recommendation to me say into I recommend say mentor or me recommend say my mentor. And based on my mobile, I'm with my catcher, mentor, but I mean, Miss Smith may decide as a mentor. But
then it means that you have a say, you can say,
yeah, but I need to get the technical report and answer.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Nana Kwame, your past school in Sawom Dia, what the about say. In fact, the good people of Ghana have seen that Hayford Siao is very focused to make Ghana Library attractive on its tracts to help Ghana Basic School, especially the good people of Nsawoma Dweji constituency. Greetings to Honorable Kennedy Japan. Okay. I knew it's this kind of message back because I'm so and yeah, me bam on Facebook page. Me was yeah, my update of near Ekoso.
Oh yes, because one of the issues are among for complaints. Oh, more year jumansu ye unhumo. So the visibility. Meanwhile, so ye wo baby a ye person will be here. Oh, person who ye nkwade.
But no PR team.
Yes, you full time.
Because I think that you do more talking.
Yes.
Mostly first, now you say CEO for your office now. PR team, no. I say,
no, you are the face of the institution. And I was so once a year. Yes, the PR team also to me call about the home come. Will be a play any role, but offer so we see you. Now me ma ebia corporate affairs manager na ba ebia the expectation no man our expecting no. On say be more abeko form kakra say oh GPCO na ngasa interview until I'm making myself accessible. As one of the things as heads of public agency your advices here saying yen kan asem yen kan your story because on say for be ban so ban na ban ye but if you look at the investment aban ye ba na books that were shelves for public libraries in Ghana they are below 400,000. A decrease from 1,049,000 in 1981 when we had only 36 libraries. Increase books 1.4 million books on the shelves of public libraries in Ghana. Now you can once me see you me too quite books abaya mamiskama to books na miss me can once hey edena abaya investment no Ghana na Ghana for no me na kure investment no ma use. You say, unem deura ye boy and okwanya wotimi de mayenti. First, no, nipa visit libraries or Ghana had 397,000.
Is it annually?
Yes, annual 397,000. As at the last one, oh my money na. Sisi amino woka say last year 1.5 million visits in the
story necessary.
Assessa, you understand? Assessa because say aban etua workers. Bebreye adwuma library millions of Ghana cedis every month. Na say as of 2017 na nipa 397,000 pay out of 30 million pay na library. You should feel ashamed.
Okay.
Say I'm no say enam visibility innovation. Yeah, say 1.5 million visits at our public library was recorded last year. Yes, say this year. BGD say by the end of this year not 2 million there. Hit it on over. Say yetimi akoso sa. Then we can begin to say Ghana is a reading nation. Sisi amino ka say.
That's say you know some pempen so.
You know you go so. Sisi amino ka say before 2018 Ghana now to book launches. Obi be launch book kra want. Intense, but say it's saying the visibility, the attractiveness we've been able to make around books and libraries into. Can you imagine say Zobia a true book or be a launchy book? It's because of us.
Mona mucha sasa ndi to
kono. Ye create the awareness around books. First and now to say that is library CEO be a platform so e can
about impact of libraries. And very common. And your comments are
yeah, because Ghana, you see, Nancy, we did our African Library Information Association's conference. We hosted it in Ghana. This is beside 2019, so you host two ministerial roundtable for African ministers on libraries. Since 2018, because of the strategy now, Ghana has become an attractive hub for literature. Look at the number of literacy programs amount for year. The excitement, yes, the excitement people are, book clubs. You cannot imagine the number of small book clubs people have formed in their communities in this country. All because for the first time, somebody who is leading public library services, reading promotion, is on TV, is on radio, advocating and talking about it. So it's amazing, say, I said, they say, Ukraina, I said, they won't kind crana. Why when you are committing me, besides a book, Ben, as is our kind of way, and you can. I said, the Okra, the white. Now, reading is the new ish in town. You say, Uko platform, Biaso, Uko program, Biaso, book, Ben, I walk. You say, you want else a book, here's a man for King. And I got a buyer,
Ghana for parking kind because.
You see, because you need to create the excitement. You need to create the excitement, the energy, you know, around a particular issue. Person book you buy and me interview be na me can say book say blue all over. And it is because masa first nanga library so but say we've created, you know, that excitement, and I'm so thrilled to say Ghana for sum na yetimi bo say your app, your mobile app, you make one. Over 100,000 people have downloaded the app.
Say free.
Free. I'm for download. People are reading every time. People are you know, streaming. I mean, your app no. Parents in the building the and the extra classes will feel more because you call be a class 2. No one will say science. You hear topic now be a obano. Which me be man no or they an extra class. No fee. And for me, that is the new pathway. We you know, which has revolutionized, you know, library services. And we are buying shade for foresight. We are no shade so but yeah, they are no to interest. Coming back to say award and I say yamamo capital no ediana moye to sustain it, because once you the one year as well. Yeah, that's well. One of the things that we are doing over this Accra World Book Capital period, they say you bet me increasing the number of books on the shelf, but because you can say once I catch say 1981, now you 1,049,000 books on the shelf for public libraries. That time, Crania was 36 libraries per. Fast forward, I buy not libraries and you say they are 61, but not books no, and I'm 349,000. It's not books in any home. They say I buy it me they could drew 1.4 million. We still have to do a lot more. And you see, we'll be doing over this period, the launching project, the Accra Book Flat project. Okay. It's our Accra Book Flat project. You know. The idea is that we are giving opportunity to corporate institutions in Ghana. So, we are a part in the development of the knowledge of our citizens. And we a company, yes, you will support other, you know, programs near that. But the best investment you can leave to the Ghanaian is to be able to give them access to knowledge. In the Accra Book Flat project, you know, corporate social responsibilities budget, yes, call the nearest bookshop to books. Only a kasa books are bookshops are or mobile discount. We are still discussing discount, huge discount.
Yeah, fan is a CMD, a bit media one share.
With me a shim. No with me up wine, said they are even companies in a crowd aware. Secondly, so with me the musica transfer to books in be now also much selected library be more percent or benefited from this, you know, because at the end of the day, what we want to measure is books saying yet media are added to the book stock on the shelf for public libraries in Ghana. Number 2, books now you good shelves, so no. How many times na month where they use books, no? So those are our key deliverables. So you bet me up one year to me anymore. I was because at the end year one year to me 2 books on the good shelves so no. Now I was say to me encourage the amount for us to use it. And one key outcome of the Accra Book Flat project, and I say you bet me up 1 year increasing the number of books on the shelf for public libraries. Now Obi no bet me a library do Ghana no I say okay Ghana book we are publishing so we need a copy our library there be every book, every textbook should be available on the shelf for public. And we think that we can do this with corporate Ghana because in Ghana MDs and CEOs and board chairman for the company now and corporate institution beyond Ghana there you best say at least 10% of your CSR budget there can be you know, library services rejuvenating assisting the face of public library books industry and literature in Ghana. Indeed, that is one of the key projects I perceive. The other project I hear to be able to sustain, you know, the impact of Accra World Book Capital. As they say, we are seeing anywhere Accra, so because they are looking at us to be able to set the pace on the continent of Africa. One, in 1970, Ministry of Education, British Council, and the Ghana Library Authority a research on why Ghana for young parking kind. Into the BR, me can't say Ghana for your can't young parking kind. And they say, yeah, Papa near Mamma, no, we are seeing Koraba.
But Yvonne Nelson Adaruma, You who say Ghana for parking kind. I'm telling you.
Onim, almost flip pages.
Say baby, I won't hear no.
Kongonsa side no. Hey, obviously, hey, that we book no, I can kind.
We're to baby and need but you will be useful for research work. See, at least you can kind. So far, it's better than first.
Yes, and you see now also. To be honest with you, it is perfect. You say now people are reading, and especially with technology. You see, when you open your WhatsApp, the message, the news headlines, and it's all part of reading. I mean, when we're growing up, our parents will bring Daily Graphic or Ghanaian Times to the house, and we'll be kind. And that time, you see, we're packing kind. They say the news portal click so I said, but at least you click and you read. You know,
at least what kind of
what's your how? We say at the end of the day, we are consuming information more than we used to. And that's also one good area. But then I kind of say, so I research no man who say no more case Ghana form park and kind of you be bit me I they build a culture of reading. Yeah. A key you say okay you bit me about school libraries. And I have been a personal advocate for school libraries since 2007. Why school libraries? I want to say teachers are very essential people are in the development of a child. You can't leave a teacher out. And teachers have influence on our kids, especially
my madam say that.
And she said, "A chronicle school and teacher, Emma the book say this week kokai book ya." Oba maybe say a question. A chronicle ye deng obekain. Because when him say the teacher every friend in the classroom say the book no kind on kind beam no church last year no kind lessons learned onye binka it apribia na kran is motivated to be able to, and the teacher has put in incentives in terms of marks. Okay. Because even reading within the curriculum no is part of English language. Inti don't say teachers no providing incentives it made a motivating kolano to be able to read normal build it into bones and crank build the lifestyle of reading into bones or holidays no you're hungry to go to the public library to read and over behind the parents but you register me na me reading into out of that research there was a department where set up at Ghana Library called the Schools and College Library Department, which was set up by a policy direction. And the TSA school library, your parents will provide technical assistance and support to establish school libraries. Not only schools, but also colleges of education. Because colleges of education, when you training teachers, into a more effective library system, a better than a teacher need not build that habit, no, but have a transfer or inculcate. Into that department, may buy negu.
And I'm
buying the bar back. The bar back, and at that time, Dr. Matopo, Prime Minister for Education, or more resources, almost started DJ Juma or Ghana, Happy Brain. Inti Sa Jumedian. Almost started no more year for senior high schools, but they see they could basic level. Now, basic level, UNICEF for buying, I'm yet in Yabi, Newmont for buying, I'm yet in Yabi. But now we are also, as part of Accra World Book Capital, opening it up for corporate institutions, church religious groups in Ghana. Say mumra mekayan na yamwa because you say usually church groups and especially you say ya na mo ye initiatives but knowledge, building the knowledge base of our citizens through public life.
That is the church.
Church no omonye kra church me buy church bi enu aba me ho say church back ICGC omonkwa na aba me ho ya omusi library ama e Eastleigh wo honom. Okay. But churches be brave.
Almost prison.
Churches be brave. Honoma, can Bible, but yesterday, knowledge, development of the knowledge of our citizens. Okay. The best stress, be join the Ghana Library Authority. Not churches, no, so more for musica,
you can imagine, the churches are Ghana has will be a library back.
Oh, okay, any problem? Any problem?
Yeah. Because it's indoors
and they have the capacity to do it and do it even better. So hope say churches because you see we are talking about the knowledge of our citizens. We are talking about the intellectual development of our citizens. Our countries be many natural resources, but because of the development of the brain, they've been able to excel. you say churches and also more the knowledge development of our citizens. You invite them to partner with the Ghana Library authorities. You bet me about. Now, yet me setting up school libraries. I'm not asking for
okay. Omonya schools in MIN.
Yes.
For the meantime.
Yes, because say schools in the big crown or more. Maybe abandoned classroom omunyusu. Yet me.
Ghana have visa.
Oh yes.
Classroom die.
Oh yeah. Schools need to be more access spaces. And you use some of those spaces to be able to create even library environment.
Okay, but
maybe also money. And we build a small learning hub in the community. So Her Excellency the First Lady, libraries now we see around cluster of schools. And you also see library back where be a schools be 10.
A bit me nya so
mfaso. No the ICT abohona teacher for now the ICT lesson on them corona but not for the first time when you access to computers.
Within some year okay that when your position as being an MP we need beje ho.
Well, I mean, it's one of those ways you can also contribute to the development of your country. But since with the work I'm doing, I'm also making a huge impact, in our citizens.
Because we are not full hands, and when you're to do what you want to do, but over your MP, you seek for funds and other stuff to do it.
Oh, so maybe I can still seek for funds, and I still sought for funds. I still sought for funds to be able to do what I do. It's just that so. If you are an MP, fine, you are able to influence legislation to support a particular cause. So what I said. But because as my position right now, I'm an implementer. So there are policy formulation, which is done by the ministry, and I, as an agency, I implement, the policy. The fact is that yes, if you become an MP, yes, you can be able to also concentrate within a certain geographical area, make impact in diverse areas. Because now I'm limited to making impact in libraries, right? And I'm doing it, I'm doing it to the best of my ability with the support of the team that I may want. But also, when you become an MP, probably within a certain geographical area, you are able to influence in economy, you are able to influence in jobs creation, you are able to influence in education, you are able to influence in social welfare, you are able to influence in a lot of areas. So, but now the baby I'm one of the policy implementer. Yeah, me year to me the bois. Magana Koso library space.
Okay, you're seeing your dassi baby. Now, you can't say not just a kid syrup and a boy chidom say we a bad time and out of a woody, Jumedia, net you who Jumedia Cassia Ghana Library Authority in penny for moody some Ghana teach you any a mebu yen nanti see and I can kind of Miss Eduano po be fencing and so Mimi say be some book Ben and make Kaya Yvonne Nelson dear me to twice me to mudomo. Enti anope wo so bisa wo se book ben pote na wafa to ho so se wo kan aside ye to de bi etimi de ani che mo bam library ni akwa kunkenkan bia enya better but ye be kenkan because I was all your research work especially sociology you need so much research as wetimi atiase ni wetimi apema ko anim kede syrup no e na be boa wo ba no se wo ye ba tan ya epagya nkwada ne ye wo mo nyine mu ye fepa ye nkwada bi wo ho no ma ye wo mbe we nya 2 years ba wo body na atim se ana kwada America Kabani Dabi Ghana heya ne wonom but edru papa ne wonom kede syrup nom vitamins iron and minerals ashemu be 0 to 5 years in go betimi anom bi Jukat pharmacy ya workers so money cover by no free 0552173787 0552173787 and that's 0240 036324 0244633556 so fra kede syrup no nsa betimi akabi na wetimi atone kama na wanom e dia mampatron kwada na e de flavor ninti Ushia me bapa hima omomi a want out to musampa na ni ho ye papa ye can say na happy special birthday mu shampa enkoma Mrs Zainab anase Z happy special birthday enkoma Mrs Zainab anase Z if you want kasa wo kunu fiki enchen ene wode ema Mrs Zainab papa bi wotom rosiem wo ba fefe wo kunu say yen kan chel so wo don pa wa fall for you down flat wone nkwada na they love you so much ala nankasa nkoso nsha wonye okese na wo mpagya wo emfri adomo enkwa adomo Mrs Zainab anase Z happy special birthday sasom ena Reina Marcella Jomo Dede Nueno ene eye wawoda abofrani din ye de pa Reina Marcella Jomo Dede Nueno me pacho ene eye wa woda wo sakra happy special birthday na if yankasa ye nuaba ye makeup artist ba ko a yente ne ho jai oh ba fefe krobo tofi ba ko pe en wode ema wo so wodo pa wo bom paye eyi mpaye de mam sa de bia wo be ye wa brabom nyina da nyankopon na nkasa won ka ho won tutu wo nan ensi bia papa ema na nyine ya kwada papa ye de hye ye brempon ankasa ema wo mai wo busua ne adofo nyina da ntim Rena Marcella happy special birthday Mira Siam me pacho yes sir so your last words to Ghanaians
the last words is said the last time I me buy and make can say aban aye investments our library space in him. They expanded the number of libraries here, the books we go, ya creative technology platforms. Then you say for Ghanaians. Until once our phone, our download Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok, Telegram, and home crown about what's on there. The best so baby I'll download this no money in that type of Ghana library. They download the app and register. For the first time, you can also have a library card number. If you say your own organ have a new library card number that. And for the first time, you will get an opportunity to also be a member of the public library network in Ghana with a library card number. Register. Now, so you have access to your books to be a. Now, say, "Mommy, be frame retiree." I say, "Hey, Ford, more romantic book, more for be bring home." Which means, oh yeah, in leisure time, no, and not walking kind. So what I say, it is a very interesting platform. I know I watch just be also leisure activity, no. It's a point no public libraries ye be so Ghana or call library.gov.gh I'll be the nearest branch now once call register with mano first not 397,000 visits they say 1.5 million visits and this a woman can ho or fasten can ho unyan can answer one cause I won't cancel who say you are missing out on a particular revolution that is happening in this country. And you also register with the nearest library and benefit from public service provided for the Ghanaian public.
Your manager Padiente was saying in a so far so very quantity for ya no Eda Ghana Library Authority no you were a year for